back, Kat again. Today I want to talk to you about my cosplay resolutions for the year. Okay, I'm a little bit late with this. I actually planned to do this at Christmas for New Year's, but the cameras that I had at the time, the sound quality was terrible and one of them kept focusing whilst I was filming and you could hear like little clicks. So that's why I'm a little delayed with this. So basically at the end of 2015 I decided that I wanted to do more cosplay and I wanted to go to more cons and stuff and just get more into the community and everything. So I decided to give myself a goal. So here is my list of cos resolutions for 2016. Resolution number 1, attend more conventions. So up until now I've only really gone to MCM London Comic Con. I love that and I pretty much go twice a year and have done on and off for the last few years. But obviously there are so many other conventions to go to all across the country and across the world. So I want to go to more of them. In the last 2 years I've been going to MasterCon as well, which is in Suffolk. It's very small but quite nice. It's only £3 to get in. Other than that, Christmas last year I went to Hyper Japan in London. It was a nice little convention to go to for a half day. So I want to keep going to those 3 conventions, but I want to add some more to that. So I want to go to 5 different conventions this year. I've already gone to one and that was London Super Comic Con, which again I've never been to before, and that was really good. I planned originally to go for the weekend. I had a hotel booked. The day before I was meant to get there, I was really ill. I woke up on a Saturday morning and I phoned my friend and I was like, this isn't gonna happen. Thankfully I was able to suck it up and cope for the rest of Sunday. Managed to go to a panel and I also got to meet Can We Cosplay, who is one of my cosplay idols. I managed to go to that one, so that's one off my list. I've also got MCM in May, then there's Hyper Japan and MasterCon coming on later in the year, which I'm looking forward to. I'm just stuck for the last one. If you've got any suggestions, I'll put them in the comments below and I'll look into them. Resolution number 2. I'd like to have at least 5 100% completed cosplays that I can just wear multiple, or that I want to wear multiple times. Basically, I am completely useless when it comes to finishing my own costumes. Costumes is what I do for a living. Whenever I have a commission or a theatre job or whatever, that work gets finished. But when it comes to my own things, yeah, I just tend to get distracted. And then I get to the point where I just think, it's done enough. People will get it. This is fine. I'm good. So what I want to do for this is a mixture of finishing off cosplays that I really love and making some new ones. At the moment, I have one that I would happily wear again and have worn twice, but don't want to do any more work to it, so it's pretty much finished. It's my really comfy, easy to wear costume. It's Femme Rocket Raccoon, and it's basically just a massive gun prop coupled with some ears, a tail and a top that I made, and basically just my own clothes. The biggest thing is the gun. I didn't really put that much effort into the rest of it. I think the tail I finished off in the morning of the convention. I drew a shape on some fabric, cut it out, made it work. So that would be one costume that I'd happily wear again and doesn't need any work. For the rest of them, there's 2 costumes that I've made in the past that I want to finish off, and that's Lady Loki and Juvia from Fairy Tail. Lady Loki needs some new horns. It also needs a wig to be styled, and I'm considering making like a staff prop. I think that would look really cool. For my Juvia costume, I want to make a new skirt and a top to go under the jacket that I made for it. The wig just needs to be restyled, but then it just always needs to be restyled. It ends up a mess after a convention. So that leaves 2 costumes that I want to make. I already know which ones they are, I just don't know when I'm gonna make them. They are Sumia from Fire Emblem and either Isabelle, Mikasa or Sasha from Attack on Titan. So yeah, that's my 5 costumes that I'm planning for this year. The 2 that I'd like to make from scratch, I'm hoping to do for May, but it really depends on funds because I think that Sumia is going to cost quite a lot to make. I don't know if I can afford to do both in such a short space of time. Number 3, start a YouTube channel. I've already actually done that, obviously. The reason I wanted to start one was because I'm a bit of a shy, quiet, socially awkward person, and I thought it would be a really good challenge for me as far as like public speaking goes and getting more out of my shell, that sort of thing. So I thought I would try, and I've done it already. Let's hope that I stick with it, just like everything else on this list. Also, I've learned so much over the years from watching other people's tutorial videos or advice videos on various things on YouTube, and I'm hoping that my videos can help people in the same way. Moving on to number 4, make more cosplay friends. I have a lot of friends and only like a handful are actually into cosplay, and I always feel like I'm bugging them slightly when I want to plan about 6 months in advance for the next con I want to attend. So it would be really nice to meet more people who are also just as interested and crazy as I am about cosplay. It'll also get me out of my shell a bit more and meet some really cool, interesting people. This is actually something I've already started doing. I've joined a couple of convention Facebook groups and chat to people on Cosplay Amino. Cosplay Amino is an amazing site. It's just cosplay. People who love cosplay. It's like Facebook for cosplay lovers. Number 5, learn new skills and techniques. So for me, this year is going to be the year of the props and Warbler. I've wanted to work with Warbler for years, but never had the courage to actually go for it. It looks so complicated and hard, and it is expensive, but I think I'm just gonna go for it and try this year. Hence why I'm making Sumia's costume. The top half of her costume is basically just armor. That is gonna be my big challenge for the year. Number 6, I want to experiment with wigs and makeup a bit more. So about 10 years ago, I had glandular fever, and then from that it developed into post-viral syndrome. Basically, since then, I have been oversensitive to everything, from makeup to food to temperature to just you name it. I couldn't cope with it. For years, I couldn't cope with wearing that much makeup. The more I wore, the more suffocated I felt. Then when I felt bad, I'd start panicking and have panic attacks and anxiety, and it was just mad. Gradually over time, this has kind of gotten less and less. It's not something that you just get over. It's something that pretty much kind of rules your life for a long time. And then one day you wake up and you just think, I can deal with this now. It's fine. I'm not gonna freak out. And then last year I bought myself my first wig, and I wore it to the convention, and I coped an entire day with a wig and a full face of makeup. Since then, I think I've bought like 6 wigs. I just went crazy, bought a load of wigs, so now I just have wigs at home. They're ready and waiting for a costume that matches it. So now that it's been a few years and I'm finally at a point where these things don't bother me so much, I actually want to style and wear wigs, and being able to finish off my costumes 100% completely rather than just the outfit. And that actually links into my last resolution, and that's number 7. Have proper photo shoots and make prints. I've never done this before. I've literally just worn a costume, gone to a convention, taken photos of other people's costumes, and I usually forget to take my own pictures. When it gets to the end of the day, I'm like, I have 0 pictures of this costume. Well, that sucks. I want to actually get some proper photos taken of my costumes when I'm in character, everything's finished, hair, makeup, costume, props, everything. And that's it. They are my 7 cos resolutions for 2016. I'm gonna try so hard to stick with all of these. Wish me luck, because I am really gonna need it. I never stick to resolutions, which is why normally I don't actually make them, ever. If you have your own cosplay resolutions for 2016, then either leave a comment below, or if you have a video, even better, send me a link, because I would love to see what everyone else's are. So until next time, bye!